my honeys. How's your day going so far? Mine is going fine. Today I'll be making some spaghetti and meat sauce, one-pot cooking in my Instant Pot Duo Mini. Okay. This is it. It's the little bitty pressure cooker. Okay. So I'll be using some whole wheat spaghetti. This is a pound, so I'll be using half of this. Instead of using tomato sauce, tomato paste, tomato chunks, I'll be using thick and chunky salsa. Okay, so I don't have to be chopping up bell peppers and onions and celery and all that. All this stuff is in here. And what else? I'll be using this seasoning. I'll use this as an all-purpose seasoning now. It's so good. Along with some other stuff. And I'll show you as I use it. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to brown this 85 lean 15% fat ground beef. I'm going to use this whole pound. Then I'm going to use half of this. This is also 85-15. Okay. So let's cut this tube. Okay, let me plug this in. This needs to go on this glide mat so I can slide it back and forth. Oh, y'all didn't see it. The glide mat is a mat that allows you to slide your appliances easily back and forth on the counter. It's black and rubberized on one side, then it's slick on the other side. So you put the slick side down. Now if you want something to stay stationary, you put the black side down. So make sure there's nothing in there. Okay. Open up this meat. Just cut the tip off. I smell the meat, make sure it's fresh. Yep, I always smell it. It was previously frozen. Well, this didn't have to be on the saute function. So I'll put it on the saute function because the meat is going to cook right in here. I don't have to use no extra skillet to brown the meat. You have to touch it after all, huh? Use half of this. Okay. Sink. I'll be back. Okay, Carmen said leaving Walter enough meat to make him a couple small burgers. But he said go on and use it. So I will. Put the rest of this in there. So this will be 2 pounds of meat I'm putting in here. Okay. I'm trying to cook less meat. Let me wash my hands. You're touching that raw meat. Still on the saute function, y'all. I'm only going to use one pot. I ain't got to be boiling those spaghetti in one pot and browning the meat in another. And draining spaghetti in the colander and all that. This is it. So I'll be back. And I don't season the meat until after it's done. Because if I were to put all these dark color seasonings in here, it'll turn the meat that color and I won't know when it's done. So I'll just wait. And that's when it'll start smelling good. Because just cooking raw, unseasoned beef don't have no good smell to it yet. Because ain't nothing in it to make it smell good. I mean, unless you're starving to death, anything will smell good. Okay. I'm breaking this meat up. And I'm not going to use my meat breaker upper until the meat is just about done. Because if I were to put it in here now, all that raw meat would stick in here. I don't want that. So, wait a few minutes. And I'll be back. Now to show you the chicken stock. You're going to need some liquid in here. So I don't choose to use water. I got chicken broth, so I'll use this. And the spaghetti will not taste like chicken. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I just want to show y'all how to make this not turn around when you're stirring it. So the pot keep turning around in here. Get you one of these kind of clips. Like a binder clip. The bigger ones are easier to handle because this one is strong. Just put it on here and that pot ain't going nowhere. And it's not going to hurt the finish on the Instant Pot. So this meat is just about done. Now I'm going to season it. Okay. And I don't have to drain no grease out. Let me see. That's what I use. Pretty lean meat to start with. Okay. I'm going to start out with my sweet basil, citrus, and garlic rub, and it has onion powder and other stuff in here. Let me shake it. Shake it good to redistribute the seasonings. Shake it in here. And I shouldn't be shaking this over the pot because that steam is getting up in these holes. And that'll mess with the seasoning. Sometimes it'll cause it to clump. I know better, but I'm doing it anyway. So this is the only thing that salt is in. I'm going to turn this off. Turn off the saute function. Did I turn it off? Turn off. Cancel. Okay, I turned it off. I canceled it. And I'm put in some, what is this? Black pepper. I don't measure anything. Got some parsley flakes. Okay, I got some crushed red pepper. That's good. I'm closing it up as I use it. I'm using some oregano leaves. You have to have that in your spaghetti, y'all. Using some basil leaves. Okay. And open this parsley. Mimi 42, she fixed some spaghetti the other day and she made me want some. Parsley flakes. I call these the Italian brothers. The basil, parsley, and oregano. These the Italian brothers. They work well together. Let me stir this up. Okay, I used that. I used the pepper, closed it up. I'm going to use some celery seed. Not celery salt, celery seed. Okay, I don't want that much. Can I put it back in here? If you put too much of this, that'll mess up your food. Just using a teeny tiny bit. Okay. I got some cayenne. That's good. And with all these. Put some more of this in here. Even though I haven't tasted anything yet. Oh, let me get some, what's this here sauce? I put Worcestershire sauce in this spray bottle. This looks like the Evo, but it's not. It's about $10 cheaper than the Evo, and it works. It sprays nicely. The Worcestershire. Okay. Let me stir this up. So I didn't use the meat chopper upper. It's sitting right there in front of my face. I didn't use it. I'm going to taste this meat. Make sure it's seasoned good before I put the spaghetti in here and the sauce. It needs something. Oh, it needs some salt. Okay. I'm going to use some kosher salt. I can't find my Himalayan pink salt. I say this is maybe a half a teaspoon. If I need more, I'll add more later, but I don't want to add a lot now and make it too salty. So we can't take it out. Okay, I'm going to add a little chicken broth. Because I don't want this meat to stick at all. Okay. Now, I have some paste chunky salsa left in the refrigerator, so I'm going to use it. Still smells good to me. Oh no, I ain't using that right now. Spaghetti comes next. Flatten that out. So I'm going to use half a 16-ounce box of organic whole wheat spaghetti. It's coming all out the end of the box. Now I got spaghetti on my floor, y'all. I like to break my spaghetti into thirds. This is the way the whole wheat spaghetti looks. And you put it in here every which way. Put some long way, then you put some crossways. So it don't cook in one big old chunk. A little more. That's good. That's about half a box. So that way, every which way. Now I can put the salsa in here. Where is it? Here it is. It's another brand. And you don't stir it. I put it all in here. Yeah, I ain't gonna say that little dab. I'm just going to smooth the salsa to the edges. I'm not stirring anything. Okay. Take this clamp off. And that's the way it looks. Don't stir it. Look at where my lid. And I didn't finish putting this gasket thingy back in here. I always take it out after I get through cooking. I wash it, dry it, and leave it out to make sure there's no mold or moisture form up under this plastic thing. So if the gasket ain't in here right, then it ain't coming up to pressure. Okay. Always wipe the rim of it off. Make sure ain't no spaghetti or nothing stuck down in here where this top got to close. Turn this thing back to the sealing position. Okay, now I want y'all to see what I'm doing. Pressure cook. Oh, okay, it's already on 6 minutes. Okay, go ahead on. That's what I wanted on 6 minutes. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna put this little bluebird on here. It's a steam diverter. It's made for the Instant Pot, any size Instant Pot. And so the steam will go that way instead of under my cabinet. So this is the way this is looking now. Turn this around so the steam can shoot out that way. I'll put a link for this bird and the pressure cooker. What else? That's it. Oh, and this stainless steel oil sprayer that I got Worcestershire in. I'll leave the link in my description box. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, my spaghetti is done. I'm getting ready to take this lid off. I got my bowl ready. I'm so ready. Always take it off away from me. Let's see. It has to be stirred up. Sure smells good. Okay. Better taste it to see how much, if it needs salt. I like a more soupy spaghetti. I'll put some open pit up in here. Then I'll see how it tastes. It's the original. My mama used to do it, and we had the best spaghetti. That's good. That's some more Worcestershire. This is not oil, this is Worcestershire. And the spaghetti looks al dente. I haven't touched it yet. It's too hot. Let me get closer. Oh, I want to show y'all my shirt first. This is my merch. Just winging it. And I'll cut it. Okay. Got it stringing. I cut it for the summer. Cut it last year, I believe. So, look at my description box for my merch. These shirts come in a bunch of colors. And I have on the 2X, I believe. And they wash nice and they dry nice. Okay, let's get back to this spaghetti. I didn't taste it yet. Let's see what it needs. You know what? I was supposed to be showing y'all how it looks. Let me take this off. This is the way it looks inside the Instant Pot. Look at all that stuff chopped up in there, and I ain't chopped up nothing. It's from that chunky salsa. Okay. Okay, I want to thank you all for watching. Give me a thumbs up, leave a nice comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to put this top from another pot I had. Fits on here. Okay, and here's my dish. I tasted it, and oh my goodness. It is al dente, so I don't want no mushy spaghetti. Don't need nothing up in here. This is it, y'all. Don't need no salt. I had the salt out just in case. I don't need it. And that. What else did I have out? Nothing. Phew, take this wig off and go eat. Get some good eating. So, thank y'all for watching already. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up. Leave a nice comment and subscribe to my channel. And you all have a very blessed rest of the day. Bon appetit. Bye.